It is pitch dark in here. I'm just in here laying down thinking. Kind of don't want to wake the baby up. But just laying here thinking about life, you know. Well, my baby actually just went to sleep, but yeah, I was just laying here thinking about life. Like, thinking about how losses can bring about insight. In other words, when it come down to like the people who you thought was close to you, they really not close to you. The people who you really thought like who was like really messing with you on that level or loved you on that level, cared about you on that level, really don't see you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done came to their rescue when you needed them, when they needed you. You done defended them when they needed you. You've given them advice when they needed you. You've been a good support system to them when they needed you. You loved on them when they needed you, when they needed love. Like, you know, losses can really bring about insight. I'm gonna get up in a little bit. I just done laid down and got kind of comfortable. I should have turned the light on, but I'm gonna get up in a little bit. My baby, I don't know if you can see my baby. He kind of just laying here. It's kind of dark in here. I probably should just turn. I know what I'll do. I'll put this light on real quick. Camera light. Wait, now you can see me a little bit better. Shoot, if I do it like this, I'm gonna have to hold it. I don't feel like holding it. But yeah, dang. I ain't gonna let that distract my message right now. Just cause you can't see me, you either gonna get it or you're not, you know. It ain't really, this message ain't really for nobody to get. I just really wanna vent and just get some things off my chest. Like, I don't like really speaking to the world like that, but it is what it is. That's what the platform is for. Well, not really. But I just want to get some things off my chest. Just sometimes I just be up thinking. I got a few people who I be talking to or whatever on the phone, trying to get insight with them and stuff like that. Some stuff they understand, some stuff they don't. Some things I understand, some things I do understand, you know. But yeah, I don't know what's crazy is like first I lost my brother, right? No, my dad. I lost my daddy first. I lost him I think that was July 7th, the year 2016. So I lost him. That shit blew the fuck out of me. Like, I know, like, I already knew, like, something was getting ready to happen. My dad was older. He was an older guy. He had pretty much lived out his life, but, I felt like, he could have had a little more life in him. Probably if he would have took care of his health a little better and things like that. But, he didn't. He did what he wanted to do. He lived his life to the fullest of his ability, and he did the things that he wanted to do, not what we wanted him to do. He did how he wanted to do. But, like, man, when I lost my dad, it was like, what the fuck? Like, I've never in my life had a loss so so big, like a loss that just like, you know, such an important loss in my life, like ever in life. I was so upset with my dad that he wasn't strong enough to fight what he had going on. Like, I was so upset. Oh my gosh. It's like he was here today, once gone tomorrow, like literally. It's cold in here. But it's like my daddy was here today, gone tomorrow. It was one of them losses where like you ain't get a chance to like even talk to him, like, you know, like you ain't get a chance to, you know, like, oh gosh, like prepare, like just no preparation whatsoever, like no preparation. It was one of them things that was like just brought upon you, like, you know. And then it was a little harder for me too because I was pregnant with my daughter. I had her probably like 4 weeks after my dad passed away. But it blew me. I'm kind of tired right now. I don't know if I should continue this tomorrow or what. Excuse me. But yeah, so it was my dad. I got through that. Still bothers with me, but I got through it. I'm coping with it. And then my brother, who went through a lot of big time depression after my daddy died. Um, and then my brother died a day after my birthday, June 17th, 2018. And that oh my gosh, that right there was crazy. That was wild. Like what happened to him, it was like wow. Very much unexpected. Although like I don't know, y'all don't know me like that, but I be having like dreams and shit that be happening in real life. Like I have dreams and stuff, and it'll like things that happen in the dream before it happens in reality. Yeah, I used to be afraid of it, but I mean I still am afraid of what the higher power be showing me and things. I know he be trying to make me prepare for certain things, but it's still, you're never prepared for anything that final, as final as death. Death is something I wouldn't even wish on my own enemy. Like, I wouldn't even wish that on nobody. That shit's crazy. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You could be wishing death on a person or people or whatever because you're mad, you angry on the inside, you miserable on the inside. Things ain't going the way you want it to go, or life ain't going the way you think it should go, so you wishing this and wishing that on a person. Like, you know, um, that's definitely something I wouldn't wish on nobody. Because at the end of the day, somebody loved that person. Somebody want to spend a lifetime with that person. Somebody that made plans with that person. That person is somebody to that same person who you hate so much with a passion. Like, you know? Yeah, so that's something I wouldn't wish on nobody. Hey, how you doing? I'm just sitting in here laying down, talking. Um, I'm up, of course, late because I'm up with my baby, and he just went to sleep. Hey, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just up though. How you doing? I'm just talking about like how losses bring on like insight, discernment, like yeah, yeah, stuff's crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like how deaths and losses and things like that, how it could really just break up like families and just people, like the people who you least expect, or even you know, kind of going on about their business or whatever from you, kind of go astray, you know. So yeah, oh, uh-oh, oh, okay, yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much what I was talking about and stuff. So I was saying how my dad passed away in 2016, came out of nowhere. And then my brother, he died 2018, a day after my birthday. And then my mom, she passed away. She died January 6th, 2020, right before COVID started like hitting the fan and stuff. So it was like after my mom passed away, it was like boom, like our family really took like a hit, a big, 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 big hit. It's like um, my mama, she had 11 children. So now it's 10 of us left living. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so I've been noticing like, like my siblings and stuff, they've been like, everybody, I ain't gonna say they, because it's all of us, we've been kind of like splitting apart since my mom passed away. Like we never had like the whole sibling rivalry going on and stuff like that. So, when it first started happening, we pretty much all thought it was like just a game or just a little phase, but now it's like a lot of like whatever people was wanting to say to each other a long time ago, probably before my mom passed away or whatever, I don't know. But they starting to say stuff like some really, really, really horrible, terrible things, like wishing death on other siblings, stuff like that. Almost like they have become obsessed with death or something. Like I'm for real. Like it's mind blowing. It's almost like a dream. Like yeah. And then you got like a couple of other siblings who are not saying anything about it. They just chilling in the background watching. And oh, and just so you know, like it's like stuff like that been happening like in our family group text messages. So so everybody sees it, like everybody reading this stuff and watching siblings go back and forth, you know, just saying some really wild, nasty things to each other. And the death wishing has been like mind blowing to me. Never in my life have I ever experienced that before. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of that going on, but at the same time, I must say, I feel like it's necessary. You know, like I hear about people saying like how when the matriarch dies or the patron of the family dies, how people start going their separate ways, and things start coming to the light and things like that. So although it's sad, it's hurtful. Life isn't the way we used to see it, life isn't what our parents had made for us anymore, and then now it's like, okay, they dead and gone. And now we here like at this crossroad because our own parents' children are becoming enemies. So it's like, it's to me, I'm feeling like, it was necessary, it was meant to happen. These things, um, you know, it's just probably meant to happen right now because you gotta know like when it's time to let go, when it's time to leave the nest, so I think it's necessary in a sense. Like I said, although it's sad, um, it's a little disgraceful, but sometimes God, he do what he got to do to go ahead and kick you on out there and push you on out there to make you go ahead and open your eyes and see who's for you and who's not for you. I don't know if y'all believe in God or anything like that, but I feel like God, he could see the dangers ahead. So he go do whatever he got to do to warn you, even if it hurts you. Like, it could be the people that's closest to you. It could be, the people that's blood related, got the same parents, you know. Um, Hold on, let me see what you said. I don't know how to really go back to the comments. Hold on. Oh, okay, I see. Let me read all your comments. D nice. So true what you're saying. My kids are grown, but I have a granddaughter. She's sleeping now. Yes, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. Well, 11. Yeah, it's 11. Mm. Oh, wow. Sorry for your loss. You lost your grandma 6 years ago? Yeah, it seemed like it don't get no easier. Like even with it being like years ago and stuff like that, it's like I don't know. It's like it don't get no easier. Um, oh, okay. So you do believe in God. Oh, thank you for watching our videos. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to have a good spirit despite of, it's it's not a horrible life. you know. Life can be like that sometimes. But yeah, but um I do feel like I said, I think God be just pushing us, pushing us out of harm's way, pushing us out of, um just pushing us out of that season that we are so used to being in. And like I said, it could be pushing us out of harm's way. It could be um, pushing you into your greatness. It could be him pushing you into those prayers that you've been asking him about. And, we don't know what path God taking us on to get to those prayers or to get to our destination, um, what we trying to get at. We don't know. Maybe things will come back to a full circle where things will be all right one day between the siblings and all that kind of stuff. We don't know, you know. Um, but thank you for getting on here and talking to me because I was like, I don't got nobody to talk to. Nobody to talk to, nobody to chit chat with. Just, I'm just up with my baby. Oh, and by the way, my baby just turned 2 months old. He turned 2 months old on August 11th. Did you see that? Did you see that I had a newborn baby too? D nice. She probably came off. But yeah, other than that, oh, hold on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. It's my little baby boy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of looking. Oh, okay, yeah, I see you here. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to see what direction God go push us in, push this family in. If he about to push it into greatness, if he's about to um, fix our relationships on a deeper level, if he's just, you know, pulling out, you know, making the bad apples show their faces. You know, I don't know what he got going on, what he doing, but this definitely has been a spin on things since my mom passed away. And the crazy thing is, my mama, she used to tell us like, she would tell us like, you only get one mom. Um, she would tell us stuff like, when she dead and gone, or when she closed her eyes, how things gonna end up being a mess. And like, I don't know, like my mama, she had the gift to see things as well. So she's seen a lot of stuff. So like when I seen my mama like laying in the casket, and she was telling me how like before she passed away, she used to tell me um who was gonna be crying the hardest at a funeral, and who gonna be this way, who gonna be that way. And like when I seen her in the wake, because we only had her casket open pretty much at the wake, you know, without the veil on it. And I was standing there just like looking at my mom and looking at other people, like all the stuff she was saying, all the stuff she told me, like it was like looking, it was like deja vu. It was like, how did she know this? But she said it. She said who always gonna be a certain way, and yeah, she said that, and it happened, and just the way she said it was gonna happen. Yeah. So hold on, I'm trying to read what you said. Oh, that's a pretty name for your granddaughter. She 18 months old. Keep trusting, keep holding on. God knows all things, even the things we can't see right now. I'm sure you know that. Yeah, yeah, I pretty much know that. It's just, you know, sometimes when it's happening, you like you try to stay positive, you try to stay focused, you know, you try to stay focused on God's word, you know, and things like that. You try to keep the faith, and you know, but sometimes, like, you know, when things are happening, you don't really see it at the time until you're just kind of up at night, or you're just kind of sitting there thinking about, you know, thinking about things. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, she was a very special lady. My mom was. I appreciate that. Yep. Well, D Nice, I'm about to get off of here. I might come back on. I don't know. I'm gonna try and sit up for a little bit. Um, I guess I'm gonna keep this stream up or whatnot. And it was nice talking to you. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, well, you have yourself a very good night. I'll probably come back on. So if you're still up, you'll probably see me in here again. All right. It was good speaking with you too. All right. Yeah. I'll probably be back on then. Talk to you later. Bye bye.